Hello everyone. So today we're going to give you a tutorial on how to use GameMaker. GameMaker is a software developer that specializes in video game development, so you can literally create your own video game. This program's awesome because everyone can use it, even if you don't have a computer programming background like myself. So let's get started. So this is the game that we're going to be giving you a tutorial on today, and I created it myself. The object of the game is to press on an apple, and every time you press on an apple, your score goes up by 50. As you can see, I already got one, and it's a lot easier to do on a smartboard. So that's basically the game, and it's very simple, and I'm going to show you how to make it. So to make it, you need to have downloaded GameMaker. It's a free download, so all you need to do is type in Google, or it's even on Blackboard. So we're going to create a new game, so all you need to do is open it up. You can hide the tutorial because I'm going to give you one myself. So the first thing that you need to do with GameMaker is you need to create an image. These images are called sprites. So to create a sprite, you go to the Pac-Man up at the top, and you need to load an image. When you download GameMaker, it comes with preset images, so we're just going to use those for today, but you can create your own. So you load your image, and then you press OK. And so we're going to use an apple, and we also need to create a wall. So we'll use the wall image and go to OK. So now you have your images. What you need to do is you need to turn your images or sprites into objects. And turning them into objects gives them a purpose. So to turn your images into objects, you're going to click the bouncing ball up at the top. And so the first one we'll do is the wall. We don't actually need to give the wall an action. All we need to do is make it solid. So click the solid box and press OK. The next image we need to turn into an object is the apple image. So go to the bouncing ball, click the apple. And so for the apple, we actually need to give it some actions. So the first action that we need to do is we need to make the apple move around. So to do that, you go to Add Event, go to Create, and then if you go over to the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see the different actions that you can give it. So what we want to do is we want to grab the Move action and drag it into the action box. Once this screen pops up, you're going to click in every direction you want the apples to move in. Then you want to give the apple a speed. So we'll give it a speed of 5. And press OK. Next, you want to make the apple be able to bounce off the walls. So to do that, you go to Add Event, go to Collision, and click the wall object. And then the action that we need to do that is we need to give it the bounce action. So click the bounce button, drag it into actions, and press OK. And that's going to make it bounce off the walls when the apple hits the walls. The next action that we need to give the apple is we need for when the player presses on the apples, that it's going to add a score. So to do that, you go to Add Event, click Mouse, click the left press button, so that's just a regular left click. And then we need to make the action that the apple is going to jump to a random spot on the screen after you click it. And then to add a score every time you click the apple, what you do is you go down to the score button, go to the top left corner that says set score and drag that into the action box. And we're going to make it go up by 50. And click the relative box and press OK. So now we've given all of our actions to our apples, and you press OK. Now the last step that you want to do is we need to create a room or a screen for your game to play on. So to do that, you're going to go to the room button right beside the bouncy ball that says create a room, and we're going to drag it, and we're going to make it a little bit smaller just so then we can use it better. Now, the first thing that we want to do is we want to create the wall. So you go to Object to Add with left mouse, and we're going to click the wall object. And all we want to do is draw the wall along the perimeter of our screen. Kind of takes a while. I had a mouse, it would probably be a little bit easier, but that's okay. I can do this. Great. Now that that's done, what we need to do is we need to put in our apples. So to do that, go back down to Object to Add with left mouse, click it, click the apples object, and then you can just put them anywhere in the screen. Once that's done, you're going to go to the top left corner and press the OK button, and that's going to save everything. Now we have created our game. So in order to see your game being played, what you do is you go to your top middle left corner, click the green play button, and what that's going to do, it's going to open up your game. And as you can see, our game has been created, and it even works, which is a bonus. And that's how you create a game in GameMaker.